So we also evaluate this integral, and we will accomplish this using u substitution. So therefore, we're just going to let u must equal to the inner function. So this is the inner function or expression. So therefore, u is equal to 2x squared minus 2x plus 7. And then if we differentiate this expression, that is, we differentiate u, we go du. That would be 4x, right? Differentiating this, minus 2, differentiating this, and this one should be 0 since it's a constant, dx. And now we notice that we can go from this expression to this expression by factoring out negative 2 as follows. So if you take out minus 2, you get 2x plus 1. Actually, it's minus 2x plus 1, which is the same thing as minus 2, 1 minus 2x in brackets. And we understand that this is du. And now, let's just continue. So we said minus 2, 1 minus 2x is equal to u, right? And if we look at the original expression again, we notice that if we have this expression here as 1 minus 2x dx, and so we can take 1 minus 2x dx, we can get 1 minus 2 dx by simply dividing by negative 2 on both sides. This was du rather, so it's minus du over 2 is equal to 1 minus 2x. And now it's simply a matter of substitution, right? So we know that this is u, this expression, and we know that this is du, negative du over 2. And now we just substitute and we rewrite the integral. Now, let's get the pen right. We have 1 over the square root of u, so minus du over 2. Now it's simply a matter of trying to find the antiderivative of this particular expression. And this will be accomplished by first rewriting it as follows. So we know that minus a half, so we took this constant term out. And then we have du, and then by definition, the reciprocal of the square root of u is basically u to the negative a half. And now it's very easy to evaluate this finally. So it's u to the minus a half plus 1 over minus a half plus 1. I think this is a basic rule of finding antiderivatives for exponential functions or expressions. And so we get negative a half over u to the power of a half. And then minus a half plus 1 is simply a half. And here we could just do a little cancellation and we get minus u to the power of a half, which is basically minus the square root of u by definition. And of course, we must have the constants of integration since this is an indefinite integral. Then let's go on to the next page. So we understand what u is, right? We said u was this, the term inside the square root function, the square root. So ultimately, we have our antiderivative. Now we want to substitute back for u. So ultimately, we get negative the square root of, substituting for u, 2x squared minus 2x plus 7. Excuse me, let me write the x properly. X plus the constants of integration, and that's your final answer.